started this YouTube channel in May 2025. So it's been 3 months, and so far I have 50,000 views, 45 subscribers, 5 clients that I'm working with, and an online digital business. And everything I just mentioned is because of the fact that I started creating content. In this video, I'll walk you guys through 5 things on how starting this YouTube channel has completely changed my life, even without a huge following. Hey guys, my name is Soro, and quite recently I decided to work for myself. Being a content creator on and off for the last few years has taught me a lot of things. And me having these creative skills combined with the business knowledge that I have, I want to use this platform to help other creators build online businesses. Now that is what I want to do. The first thing that this channel helped me to do is strengthen my personal brand. At least amongst my friends, I was known for 3 things: content creation, branding, and strategy. It's not enough that only my friends know about this. I want to be the go-to guy when anybody in my network thinks of these 3 words. And that's what a personal brand does. If you are a fitness enthusiast who's creating content and someone in your network is thinking of joining a gym, you should be the first person who comes in their mind when they need help. If you are one of those people who think that I have complete clarity of what I stand for and what I have to offer, I don't care if other people know that, then you're losing out on a lot of opportunities. Ideally, you should be synonymous with the things that you want to be known for. Trust me when I say this, a lot of universities and recruiters first check your LinkedIn profile and other social platforms. They want to see how active you are and if you have a digital presence. If you have neither of these, then you're probably losing out to other people who are not even deserving. If you pair this with a right offer, then you have a personal brand driven business. This is an important one. Full disclosure, this is not my first YouTube channel. I've been trying to create content on YouTube for a little over a decade right now. And every time I attempted to make a new channel and keep on uploading, I probably quit after 2-3 weeks. This was because I was completely dependent on my motivation. Some days I used to feel like recording, some days I didn't. And same happened with editing as well. This is like the biggest lesson I've learned in the past year, that you don't need motivation to succeed. You just need discipline. You need to understand the power of showing up. Motivation can be low or high, but discipline is what gets you going. If there's some task in your bucket that you're trying to do from the last month or so and still haven't gotten to it, then try this. Pick at least 1 hour slot in your entire day. I'm sure you can make that. And tell yourself that during that specific hour, the only thing that you'll be focusing on is that one task. Just do it for 1 hour every single day. And I can guarantee you that by day 7, you would have made so much progress that you would have never imagined. From day 8 onwards, it's a snowball effect. And I am a proof of that. I apply the same principle in almost everything I do right now. When I work out, when I'm creating content, when I'm working with people, when I'm journaling, and my other day-to-day activities. And the other upside of showing up is that things actually get easier as and when you do it. You'll figure out tips and shortcuts that'll probably help you cut the time in half. And it no longer feels that huge daunting task that you want to avoid. So just try for a week and you'll see what happens. The third thing that content creation made me have is a learner's mindset. This is so damn important that if you try to do this, your life will change for the better. So there's fixed mindset and growth mindset. A person who's having a fixed mindset considers challenges as failures, whereas a person with a growth mindset considers challenges as opportunities to tackle them. If I'm a creator who's getting 10 views, I can say, this is horrible, I don't want to continue. All this effort for 10 views, this sucks, I don't want to continue. But a creator with a growth mindset will say, okay, I got 10 views. Maybe if I can tweak the thumbnail a little bit, I can get a better click-through rate. Or what if I reframe the title? Should I do A/B testing? I got 10 views this video. I'll just aim for 15 in the next. That's the difference. Person A will instantly give up and try to avoid challenges. Person B will take the challenges head on and try to improve over time. And this is what creating content unlocks. There are a lot of things which I've learned in the past 3 months which are insane. The outlier method is where you look at the popular creators in your niche, list them down, and see their best performing content and try to analyze why it has worked the way it has. And as and when you're creating content, you'll also try to understand the psychology of the viewer, because ideally you should be creating content to a single person. This is called as the ideal viewer persona. When you keep this person in mind and try to solve their pain points, you'll start seeing some level of traction. It's because there are so many people who are having similar pain points, and eventually some of them will find your channel. The other reflection that I've had in the past 3 months is that I am a person who likes to talk, but when I used to switch on the camera and I used to feel like I was performing, I didn't really enjoy the way I was creating content in the first 2 weeks. This was because I was writing a complete script of what I want to say, line by line, and say it out as it is in front of the camera. It just didn't feel right. When I made the shift from that to this, where I'm just talking to a camera without any script, with a few talking points in hand, this is where I feel very authentic. Nothing feels forced. It's like I'm talking to a friend on the other side. In this way, which I call the FaceTime method, I just think that I'm talking to a friend on FaceTime and I'm trying to explain everything that I know to that person who's on the other side of the screen. And if you're someone who's struggling with memorizing scripts and performing, then give it a shot. You never know. You might like this. And the fifth and the final thing I've learned as a content creator is you need to prioritize problem solving. There are many types of content creators, but typically you can categorize them into two buckets: the entertainers and the educators. As an entertainer, your whole job is to keep your audience hooked to the screen by giving them levels of dopamine throughout your content. You might even need a team of editors who can do this fast paced editing if you want to make it big. If you do not have a lot of resources or the skills to make an extremely engaging video, then I would say do the obvious. Try to be an educator. If you have clicked on this video, I'm assuming that you are one of the two types. One, you personally know me, or two, you're a struggling content creator who wants to make it big. Now, I'm not someone who has thousands of subscribers, but I do have a lot of experience trying to do this right, because of which I've failed numerous times. And I think that knowledge is valuable to someone who is just starting out. I call this the stepping stone principle. It's where you learn from a person who's one or two steps ahead of you because they would have failed or done a lot of mistakes recently. Before you say that you do not have any skill or talent that you could teach other people, I would want you to do an exercise. Text 3 of your close friends who you trust. Ask them this question: knowing everything that you know about me, tell me 3 things that I can help you out with. Now, once these 3 people reply with 3 things each, try to look at the common things in their responses, and that's your skill. That's it for this video. Click subscribe if you found anything useful. And if you want to know why starting a YouTube channel guarantees success in 2025, then click on this video. And I'll see you there.